Hey guys, Flawless Walrus here. So, I know I've been gone for a while, and the reason that is because one, I've been busy, and two, because I've always felt that if I don't have anything good to say, then I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to waste your time or my time with something that I don't think would be helpful. So, I was kind of gone for a while, but I thought about it and I realized there's still things that I could teach people, and even if it doesn't really help other people, that's fine. As long as it helps one person, then making this thing was worth it. So, here I am, and I'm making this video as an introductory video for the playlist that I'm about to create over the next maybe couple of weeks. It won't be anything particularly hard. It'll just be basic concepts that I found that I apply to pretty much everything. So the reason I'm making this video is because I feel like other guides out there, either they're not serious or they've been made by people who are preaching how you can make money, but they're not even that rich themselves. And the third reason is I just feel like there's not really many guides out there talking about like the economic concepts, which won't be boring, guys. Hopefully, I'll make it as simple as possible so that it won't be boring for you guys. And like I said, I just want to help you guys. So, in my path to becoming, I don't know, like a multimillionaire for wherever I am now, I found a couple things that are really helpful. And if this is your first video watching me, I'm not a cocky guy. I will never brag. Um, I try to stay humble. So I don't even think I'm that rich. There's people that are way richer than me. So please don't think that I'm trying to brag or saying that I'm superior in any way. So enough rambling. Let's get to it. The first thing that I want to talk about is the episodes that will be coming up. So these are the ones that I found to be universal characteristics of any item. And when you learn these things, what'll happen is your brain will automatically just figure these things out themselves, and you'll get an estimation, like a vibe of an item, and it'll be a good vibe or a bad vibe. It depends on you, but these things will become second nature. And again, if it's too easy, feel free to skip around for segments that aren't helpful for you. So the first one is competition. Obviously, competition is just how competitive the market is for that item. What I mean by the market is just the people. So are people really thirsty to sell this item? Are they really desperate to sell this item? Are they always undercutting you? Are they always trying to screw everyone else over just so they can sell theirs first? Something to think about. For supply, we're going to be talking about how easy it is for you to get this item, how accessible it is, how easy to get. Yeah, pretty much. So it depends on, like if it's an EMP item or if it's an item that people have to farm for, or if it's a rare item. That'll be something we have to think about when considering if we want to resell this item as well. And then you got demand. So demand is just how thirsty are people for this? How desperate do they want this item? How much are they willing to pay for it? How much can you charge them, right? This is another thing that we want to think about. Then you got profit margin. Profit margin is just, if I buy it for 10K and I sell it for 15K, then my profit margin is 5K. And to me, that's like insanely good. So if there's anything like that, that's something that we want to consider. Every item has a profit margin. Some are negative, some are positive, as in like you might make money, you might lose money, depending on how smart you are with the decision. But that is something you want to consider as well. Then you got stability, aka risk. So stability is how much does the price fluctuate. So I know recently I was buying a lot of tier 6 feedstock. Now, I thought that was safe, but then things changed and I was gone for a while. So when I came back, the price just plummeted, right? So I thought it was stable, but it was actually not as stable as I thought. So I got screwed on that investment. And that's something we always want to consider when we're looking at new items, right? Then you got efficiency. Now, this is a more advanced concept, so I wouldn't worry because I'll go into this in depth in the future episode as well. But pretty much this is just, is this the best use of my money at the moment? Right now, the answer to this question is gonna differ for everybody depending on how wealthy you are. If you're just starting off, then you might consider something else that's more efficient. If you already saturated the market, you might want to think about, okay, how can I expand? How can I become even richer than I already am? Right? And then at the end, we're going to ask ourselves, is it worth it to buy this item? Now, this final question, the answer to this question will be a culmination of all 6 aspects. if one aspect is really good but the other 5 are really bad, it's pretty much going to be a way off. Is it worth it? Knowing all that I know about all 6 of these traits, is this something that I want to try my hand at? And I'll show you guys ways that I've found to find out. And I do research on items before I buy them. And I have gotten screwed because I haven't done good research. But I'll show you guys how I do my research. So we're not just guessing. We're not just going to buy something and be like, oh, no one's buying it. Why is no one buying it? I thought people would want it. I assumed people would want it. And then in the end, you find out nobody wants it. So that's something we'll be going over. I'm hoping that you guys find this stuff useful. Like I said, I don't want to make something that no one's going to find useful. I don't want to waste your time, especially. So if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comments below because I always check that stuff. So any feedback, either just let me know so I can make these things better for you guys. And I'm going to try to crank these out consistently over the next couple weeks so that you guys have something to watch. All right. Thank you.